Delta0125 here again for YouTube. Just thought I'd point out a actually very well done column here in my local paper today, January 13th, 2013, by Paul Jenkins. Gun foes just don't get it. Their ideas will not work. And then there's a quote from someone down here. The urge to save humanity is almost always only a false face for the urge to rule it. Power is what all messiahs really seek, and not the chance to serve. By H.L. Mencken or some shit. Anyways, I'm going to read you guys this entire column right here. I don't know if you guys care or not, but it's actually pretty damn pro-gun for media. And it begins with, right up here. Years ago, in a heated conversation with a friend, I wondered why the most ignorant about guns and other weapons are the first to demand control or confiscation. The answer, of course, is they live afraid. Watching the anti-gun ninnies milking the horrific killings at Sandy Hook Elementary School in Newtown, Connecticut, it is easy to see that ignorance is hard at work. It matters not a whit to gun control proponents that their ideas are half-baked or that they will not work. Even in a police state, it does not matter to them that many Americans never will bend to the government's will. There are people they really do not... Sorry, my eyes need to adjust a little bit. Kind of just woke up. Anyways, that there are people they really do not want to turn into outlaws. Worse is any of it necessary. For 2010, the last year for available data, more people were beaten to death than were killed with rifles. In 2011, more died from hammers than AR-15s. Homicide, it turns out, is not even in the Center for Disease Control's top 15 causes of death anymore. No matter, Joe Biden, Uberfuhrer for President Barack Obama's "We must do something" blitzkrieg on guns, warns the president may use executive orders to end run the Constitution in a bulky Congress. You should ask failed presidential hopeful Al Gore what the last silly gun ban did for Democrats. There's nothing that has pricked the consciousness of the American people as much as the image of little 6-year-olds riddled with bullet holes in their classrooms, Biden says. He joins anti-gun forces who are reveling in the carnage for crass political advantage. Politicians, mostly Democrats, the Feinsteins, the Bloombergs, the Obamas, are cashing in on the shock of Sandy Hook to peddle the same tired offal they have offered before. Universal background checks, registration, banning high-capacity magazines, gun bans. Americans are not buying in. They know better. Gun sales are skyrocketing. Ammunition is like gold and gun shows packed. The fear is that the government is every bit as stupid as we suspect. Sorry, mouth's dry. Anyways, after watching a stampede to secure more gun control before Americans lose focus is easy to understand. Take the 30-round magazine controversy, for instance. Do-gooders see them as evil and want them banned. Apparently these folks have never changed magazines in a rifle or pistol. It can be done in the blink of an eye. 3 10-round magazines or 6 5-round magazines or 1 30-rounder. No matter, there is no appreciable difference in the time it takes to send 30 bullets downrange. A ban would not save a single life. What about the tremendously popular AR-15 rifles? Perhaps the most sought-after rifle in the United States. It is modular, flexible, expensive, easily customized, and well-suited for hunting critters such as feral pigs and coyotes. It also is the poster rifle for anti-gunners. As configured for civilians, it most certainly is not an assault rifle, except to the brain-dead. It may look like a military weapon, but is not, just as a Yugo looked like a car. There are about 3 million AR-15s in use for hunting, marksmanship practice, or competition. The rifle's popularity may be tied to the millions of veterans intimately acquainted with them. About half the AR-15 owners are veterans, law enforcement officers, or both. Banning them because a handful were misused is moronic. Then there is this. Even as the number of firearms swells nationally and more states are offering concealed carry permits, the crime rate and incidents of violence are dropping. Even the number of mass public killings is not increasing despite claims by hysterics. There's a flaw in theories about the increased mass shootings. James Allen Fox, a Northeastern University criminologist in Boston, wrote for Boston.com. And that is that mass shootings have not increased in number or in overall body count, at least not over the past several decades. Freedom is sometimes messy, unwieldy, tragic, and frightening, but should we give it up because of hysteria? When all the arguments are made, there's but one truth: gun control will not work, ever. The worst part, millions of Americans would refuse to comply. Then what? So, see, Paul Jenkins is editor of the AnchorageDailyPlanet.com. But, I just thought I'd point out his little article here. It's actually pretty well done. So, I guess the thanks goes out to him for his little article here. That's pretty much pro-gun. Anyways, I'm going to upload this. And I'll see you guys next video. And hopefully I'll be shooting that M1 carbine. So Delta 0125 signing out.